This lesson is about evaluating variable expressions. So it's order of operations, I say, with a twist. So first we're going to do a substitution, and then we're going to use order of operations to evaluate or get one numeric result. Here we go. Let's go blue today. So evaluate each expression when x is -2, y is 1, and z is -4. If the result is not an integer, we're just going to write it as a fraction and not a mixed number, just a proper or improper fractions depending on the problem. So 8z, well, we're told that z is -4, so it's 8 times -4. This is a nice straightforward one. -32. I'm done. Yay. Okay, B is an absolute value problem. With absolute value, you evaluate everything within the absolute value and then take the absolute value. Here we go. So, x is -2, so I'm going to pop in -2 for x. Y is a regular 1, so I'm popping in 1 for y. This indicates multiplication, so I'm going to do that next. So that's -4 minus 3 times 1 is 3. So when I do that, -4 take away 3. You can look at it as -4 adding the opposite of 3. So it's -7 in the absolute value, guys. Absolute value -7 is 7. Good. This is a really good review of order of operations as well. Now let's do the next one. Now it's really important to put your substitutions in that little nutshell that we had. So we're going to do 7, little nutshell, -2 to the second. Now we know, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? That's a D. Looks like a mo. Anyway, -2 squared is a +4 because we do exponents before multiplication, and 7 times 4 is 28, and I'm done. Let's do the next one. Yeah, let's. Now this one is kind of tricky. We do -2 to the -3rd. So if we think about it, that's really 1 over -2 to the regular third. Well, -2 to the regular third is -2 times -2 times -2, which is -8. So be careful. Rewrite your negative exponents as positive before you go and do your evaluation. Lots more fun to do. So we're going to again do substitutions here on part A. Here we go. So it's going to be 11 times -1, because x is -1. There he is. And y is a regular 2, so I'm going to do all the substitutions. Little nutshells. So for this first division, I have to multiply the 11 times the -1 because this division symbol says to do everything on the top, everything on the bottom, and then divide. So this will become -11 over 2 plus 4. Now for this one, I'm going to actually change 4 into, ready? 8 over 2, right? Because 4 over 1, common denominator. Keep my denominators the same. Add my numerators, so -3/2. So I'm just going to keep it as -3/2 even though it's an improper fraction. Let's do the next one. 9 times 2 plus 70 over -1. 9 times 2 is 18. 70 divided by -1 is a whole number. It's -70. So 18 plus a negative 70 is a negative 52. Let's double check that. Yep, double checked on my calculator. Next, the evaluations are getting a little bit more intense, but not bad. Here we go. X squared, nutshell 6 squared, nutshell 10 squared, nutshell negative 3 squared. 6 squared is 36. 10 squared is 100. I'm doing all my exponents. Negative 3 squared is 9. Next, I'm going to do my multiplication. 200. So 36 take away 200 is negative 164. Then I'm going to add a positive 9 to it, and I get negative 155. Perfect. Okay, next one's a little tricky. Here we go. B. Negative nutshell 6 squared plus 3 nutshell 10 squared minus negative 3 cubed. So let's do our exponents. So we're only squaring the 6. So the negative comes down and we get negative 36. 3 times 100. This negative comes down, it's a minus. Negative 3 cubed is negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3, which is a negative 27. So I put that in that nutshell again. So negative 36 plus 300 plus 27. So negative 36 plus 300, which is regular 264 plus 27 is regular or positive 291. Psyched. I'll put it in a box around the answer and this answer too, so you can see where they is kind of all over the place. Next, this is the last problem, and we're lucky because x is positive. So here is the deal. Don't be tempted to just cancel stuff. We need to do all of the operations in the numerator, all in the denominator, and then finally divide. Here we go. Let's do our nutshells. 2 to the second, 2. Here we go, 2 to the second. And we're resisting temptation. We are not canceling anything out. So let's look at our numerator. It'll be 4. Take away 4, because 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1. Let's do our exponents and multiplication at the same time in the denominator. 4 minus 6 minus 4. So in the numerator, 4 take away 4 plus 1 is 1. 4 take away 6 is negative 2 minus 4. So it's 1 over negative 6. Done. Now you are able to do the assignment associated with this lesson. Have a great time with it.